I used to watch videos
Like-
of you on Instagram when after you got shot. I used to watch videos of you like bandaging yourself up.
Oh yeah.
And I thought, and in that moment, I was like, dude, this guy's been through a lot, but he has angels on his shoulders, bro. Cause like you just like, I don't know, like it might not, maybe you are your own angel, just the way you are, your positivity, but like maybe it's your faith or whatever it is, but there has to be something that has got you through everything to bring you to this point. Are you like a particularly like, do you like have faith in like God or like what is it that?
So like, yeah, like on a religious thing, like I'm more, how do I explain this? I'm more religious in practice, not in belief.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So like, I don't have a specific sect. I don't have a specific religion.
Yeah.
Like I believe in myself. I got faith tattooed on my face.
Yeah.
To like have faith.
Yeah.
But I have faith in myself.
Okay.
I'm definitely more spiritual than like a specific faith. I mean, like religion is a whole other topic, like I think every single person lives their life by religion, whether that's Christianity or your own religion. Like, everybody has a moral set of beliefs.
Something that gets them through.
No, just period. Like everybody believes in something.
Yeah.
Like, you believe in what's right and wrong. Like everybody has their own moral compass,
Yeah, for sure.
That's like right and wrong, So like technically that is a set of beliefs,
Yeah.
That is your own religion.
Yeah.
So we're all living in we're all religious, but it's like, do you follow, are you Muslim? Are you, this, that. That's where I don't follow a specific sect religion,
Yeah.
I have a cross on me, but like, am I Christian? No.
Yeah, for sure.
It's more, I just think like, I think that's where I say practice. Like I believe in having gratitude, and like, I believe that there's more to life than like what we see. But at the same time, like, I think religion was created for people in hard times to get through, bad
Difficult
times.
times.
I think it's been construed, and like obviously there's been fucking how many wars over religion.
Yeah, it's just been politicized at this point.
That's why like I don't pick a specific religion. You know?
But you believe in a moral compass.
Oh, I think everybody, regardless of if you want to argue me or not, everybody has one.
Yeah, you need
like, you believe what's right and wrong, like 100%. And then you follow it,
You say everyone has one, but honestly, I've learned that like it's not that everyone has one, it's recognizing the importance of having one.
Well, I think there's a difference between, I think everybody has one, whether they follow it or not, it's a whole different story.
Yeah, for sure. No,
that's where like, kind of like, I'm more religious in practice, not in belief.
Yeah.
I believe, what I believe is like discipline and routine like heals all.
Yeah.
So like having discipline, having routine, like I start off every day with gratitude, all these different things, like same with like, being active, being healthy, like the list could go on for your whole life.
I want to study your brain.
But like,
it's crazy.
Even like being inside, like being in jail and shit, like that's all you have. All you have is routine, you know? And you create your own routine, like, and I think a lot of people that have gone, like they understand that, it's the same with like people that have been in the military, like, routine does a lot for somebody.
They
like,
recognize
structure, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like having structure in your life,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
you can relate that to so many different things, it's like same with you doing this, like I'm sure it took a lot of
like structure and routine,
or discipline to stick to it, to do it, put it together. What do I have to do? I have to do this, to do that,
But you know what, though? I think people like you and I, like in the realm of at least what we're talking about, recognize the importance of routine and discipline a little bit more than like the average person. Like growing up for me, my dad, I grew up in Iran, right? So like mostly a lot of people are very religious. My dad was like the black sheep of the family. My dad was extremely anti-religion. And to people watching, you guys might think, oh, that's not good, that's crazy, whatever. But my dad's thing wasn't, oh, don't believe in anything. His thing was, don't believe in anything outside of yourself. You don't need religion. You don't need whatever.
Yeah.
So we never brought home any kind of religion. My dad didn't ever, he fought with our schools to make sure we never went to any religious classes because they made us go to some religious classes. My dad was like, I don't care. I don't want her to go. But one thing he always instilled in us is no matter what you do, if you're a thief, if you're whatever, he's like, you have to have a moral compass. There has to be a line that you're not willing to cross.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And
100%.
that later on, when I got into like what I was telling you about in terms of like being out of the house when I was 14 and whatever, that translated me into me having very hard yes and no's for myself. My moral compass, essentially, which is discipline and routine and what I will do and what I'm not willing to do. And I would love to teach that to my kids, but I don't know how to do that without putting them through what I went through.
100%. That makes a lot of sense, you know? And I think in that sense, too, like, you could say, like, your dad was religious, but he followed his own religion.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, whatever that was. Like, he set it out. He obviously knew what was right and wrong in his mind.
Yeah.
You know, he obviously knew what he believed in, you know?
Yeah, his own compass.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So, like, that, technically, that's a religion, you know?
Yeah,
it's just that it's just his own. It's not society's religion, you know? It's not like this or that or whatever, you know?
It's just my Duke's religion.
Yeah. Like, my parents were the same. Like, they're not religious, you know? They didn't want us to follow, like, Catholic or, like, Christian faith or anything, you know? Like, so it was very open, you know, and whatever. And, like, I feel like I'm more religious than, like, anybody in my family, you know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think beyond, like, I feel like all religions really want the same thing, you know, and it all represents similar thing. Like, I've read a lot about a lot of different religions, you know, and like, I think that all religions can be taken the wrong way and all religions can be taken in a good way, you know, in a positive way, you know, and I think that that's where you get, you know, the bad side of all religions, you know, where there's issues and crazy people just doing fucking nut shit, you know, on all sides, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like even like Christians and shit, like, they've done some of the worst shit in the world, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, but you could say that with any religion. You can look at the bad, you know?
Yeah, you could interpret anything from any religion, to be honest, depending on... I think that's the dope part of just faith in general, not even religion, is when you stare into the face of something that you're trying to, like, figure out or explore, what looks back at you is oftentimes what you relate to. So, like, for example, with me, when I look at any kind of religion, the thing that sticks out to me that is appealing to me about faith or religion or whatever is the discipline. You know what I mean? Is having discipline. In every religion, it's emphasized to have a certain amount of discipline, and that is a big takeaway for me.
And having
a
standard of like good and bad, whether you agree with that religions or not, like, but like it tells you what's good and bad.
Yeah, the framework is important.
Yeah. Like, so having that yourself, like, okay, I believe in this, I agree with this, you know, I think this is wrong. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, there's extreme sides of everything.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and maybe nobody should really be that super extreme, but at the same time, like, not having, like you said, like a backbone and like following, you know, there's certain things that you will and will not do, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And like being able to say that, like, that's the difference. Like, society, I feel like, has kind of gone the other way, like, where everything is allowed, you know?
Yeah.
You can do anything. And I think there's bads to all of this shit, you know?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Just like religion's gone in the bad way, there's also like the opposite of religion where, like, you know, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like, there's obviously a bad side of that too.
Yeah.
You know, where like,
balance is key.
Yeah.